just...
Anthony, did you want to tell your actual bus stop story?
Yeah, I'll tell that later.
It'll just come up randomly.
Oh, I guess I do kind of have to tell it now. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so I'm on the bus to work last night. Yeah, like 24 hours ago. And I'm doing what I always do on the bus, falling asleep. And so I'm like, probably looking so unattractive. And I got my like little like Michelangelo's bag like fucking in my hand. And I'm like...
You're taking a Michelangelo's bag to your other job?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
like a champion.
It's just like how I used to bring Noodle Walk bags to Michelangelo's to
Oh, by the way, Noodle Walk isn't closed.
Yeah, no, I went there.
I thought it was because I drove by and I couldn't see it, but it turns out it's just like hidden in there.
No, it's still there, dude.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And then I was gonna be like, oh, I should text Anthony.
No, dude, I would die. That's like the one good thing about Mississauga.
Anyways.
So, I'm like, I got my bag in my hand, right? And like when you fall asleep, sometimes your muscles go like relaxed. And so I'm like unfisting my hand. And like, and then I just punched the mic. And this woman next to me, I just hear her go, hey. And fuck her. So I'm like, hey. Hey. So I'm finally, she gets me out of it. I'm like, what? And she's like, you're gonna drop your bag. And I'm like,
Thanks, Anthony.
I don't
do you
care.
not give a fuck about my bag? It's got like it's got like an apple in it.
Oh, I'm sorry you warned me. I was gonna drop all the china on the ground, like in the bus.
So I put it like on the seat next to him, like, you know, because I'm not actually an asshole. I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
And then she runs off with the bag and you're sleeping.
No. So I try to get back to sleep. And she's like, yeah, I really didn't want you to drop your bag. I'm like, I understand. And she's like, it would have really sucked, right? I'm like, yeah.
This seriously happened?
Yeah, this is a thing that
people
happens.
People don't realize when you're on the bus, like, when you want them to shut up.
Well, you'll stop, you'll have a dead conversation. Like,
Really?
You're like, thanks. And you'll
Really,
just,
I do that all the time when I just put on my
go on.
headphones.
It's funny.
So, well, my headphones broke the other day, which really sucks.
Yeah.
But, so this woman is just not getting it. That the human being who was trying to sleep is trying to sleep. And, like, I guess you have to be an anthropologist or something to know that.
It's not even related, but okay.
Well, you have to understand, isn't that... No, that's not understanding.
It's not.
Human beings, is it?
No.
She was just concerned.
Which one's anthropology?
Isn't that like the study
Isn't
of,
that
like...
the study of man? Isn't that what anthropology is?
I could have sworn...
We have a
Oh, I'm
Isn't
confusing...
anthro, like, some Greek...
You may have been right the whole time.
Oh, God!
You're just looking
so
at
ugly.
you're looking at a picture for a topic that's later in the podcast.
Okay, anthropology. Nope, that's not
No,
it.
not women's
Just-
clothing.
oh yeah, no, sorry.
Women's
It's
clothing.
the scientific study of humans, past and present, that draws and builds upon knowledge from the social science.
Will's trying to out-science me, like, what a
But
what a
it's
fucking
also-
Yeah,
nerd.
science, bitch.
And
I can't
anthropology
do that.
is
I was
also
gonna do that.
it's also an
Nope.
inspiring place to shop for
I'm not
women's
a true
clothing,
Breaking
accessories,
Bad
and home
fan.
decor.
Skipping
Oh,
episodes.
nice. So,
Oh,
oh, God, why does that exist?
Somebody put on
So-
a
This woman just doesn't fucking care about me. So I'm like,
She does.
I'm gonna have to, I guess I'm in this conversation, I gotta like start reciprocating, because otherwise it's just rape, you know?
What?
So, I'm like, yeah, like I've done
You
that
go
with my
from
phone
sleep
before,
to
which I've done, right? Like I've had my phone in my hand, and I'll just drop it, and then the sound of it hitting the floor, will wake me up. And I'm like, oh fuck. So she's like, yeah, I've done that too. She's like, do you have a case? I'm like, yes, I have a fucking case for my phone. Jesus
it's
Christ.
21st century. Who doesn't have a case on their phone?
Motherfucker. And so, like, eventually, I just start ignoring her, and it's done. It's done. And so, but before that, she's like, because if you fall asleep, you'll end up at the subway. And I'm like, that would suck. She's like, well, where are you going? Like the East
Wait.
Mall.
So is she older or younger?
She's like older, like
She
not
just
like
wanted to talk.
older, but like 30,
Uh.
40.
Yeah, one of those weird.
Hard to tell when you get to those, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
So I'm like, yeah, like I'll be
Jennifer
getting...
Lopez is like 44.
Okay, well,
She's looking pretty
yeah,
sweet.
but
like,
we can't...
There's
like,
a difference
You're gonna
between
pick,
Jennifer
like,
Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez's butt and this woman. Like,
And
they
all the
just
money
aren't
she
the same
has
person.
to maintain it.
Yeah.
So anyways, this one, yeah, I don't know, whatever. That woman was fine. And, she was a good human being. And, what'd she say? Okay, so it's done. She knows I'm getting off the, whatever. And so the East Mall's coming up. We get to the West Mall, which is
Your
right
stop's
next
here.
to the East Mall. No. So I hit the cord, you know, bing, and I'm waiting. Like now, I just got to get over this bridge. We're at the East Mall, and so we get to the bridge, and she's like, "So are you looking for work?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And she's like, "Yeah, like here's my card." And it's like this laminated card, but like it's like a bunch of cards in paperclip.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Do you want me to just take one?" And she's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So I like start taking one out, and she's like, "No, don't take it." I'm like, "What?" Meanwhile, we're like 10 feet from my fucking bus stop, and she's like, "Just write down the number. Write down the number." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" So I pull out my phone and start like really quickly putting it into a note.
Wait, you asked if you could take one.
And it's a paperclip of them.
Yeah, but they're all laminated. She's like, "I don't have an extra one."
What the fuck? There's like what, like 5 in there?
Cards are like
Nobody-
20 cents each. Like just.
What if you
print
didn't
them.
have a pen?
Okay,
Well,
just,
no, I
use
didn't
your
though.
phone,
I was using
right?
my phone.
Okay.
I didn't
so-
hear what.
And so she's like, "What's your number?" And because this is where it gets stupid because I give her my number. Like I just quickly
You give
say
some-
the 10 numbers that are my number, but like there's no way she's gonna fucking remember that.
Okay.
Well, actually she might because my number's really easy because it was made for me who's an idiot. And like yeah.
Okay.
And so anyways, I'm like I get up because like we're at the East Mall, like this conversation's over whether or not I like it. And I'm like, as I'm like walking, I'm like, "So what work are you trying to recruit me for?" And she's like, "Oh, don't worry, like I'll call you." And I'm like, "Okay, just don't call me." And then I leave. Like, that's it.
That's what
She
you
hasn't called
said?
you?
Yeah, I'm like, "Don't call me." She hasn't called me, so that's good.
What did any of the
That's
information on the
weird.
card say?
I just saw it was something to do with healthcare.
Oh.
Yeah, it had like it might have even been blood donations.